In this tutorial, we will be taking a look at Excel charts. Charts are visual representation of data and there are numerous types. When you click on Insert, you can see the various types of charts that we have. And then we have the column chart, and under that, there are different versions of chart. There is the line chart, the pie chart, the hierarchy chart, the statistical chart, and the XY scatter. There is the waterfall and then the combo chart. You can explore any one that you prefer based on the type of data that you have. Now, when you are inputting your data, make sure that your data have headers. For instance, with mine, I have the fruit name, the production tons, the average price, and then the domestic sales. I'll go ahead and modify my headers to make it easy for me to have a better overview of the chart that I will be using. So after inputting your data, you go ahead and select your range of cells. Then you navigate your mouse to Insect. Under Insect, look for Recommended Chart. So there is the recommended chart and there is the different types of chart that we have right here. But then it's the same thing. Recommended chart means that based on the type of data, that you have, Excel is going to recommend certain charts that you can use. For instance, there is the clustered column, the stacked column, the clustered bar, the stacked bar, the bubble, the scatter XY scatter graphs, the start column, and a lot other one. There's the Pareto and then the funnel. So these are some of the recommended charts that Excel has given us based on the type of data that I have. So I would go ahead and select this one. Let's experiment with the clustered bar. All right, and this is what we have. So it's comparing our values for us. When you click on each value, let me expand this a bit. Okay, so you can see that the green, okay, let me just hover. When you hover your mouse on that, you can see the values here, the fruits, and then the green. So in case you don't understand your chart, you can have an overview over here using the titles or the colors that has been provided for you. And the green is the sales. So this sales, the sales that is being made is the green values. And then we have the price, which is the orange color here, and then the quantity, which is the blue or the blue black color here. Okay, so you can also select how you want your graph to appear or how you want your graph to be. If you want the values, this doesn't look nice, so make sure that you leave it at okay, let me undo that because you want to have a neat graph. And you can also change the colors of your graph. So when you click on change colors, you can change the colors of the graph as well. And the moment you do that, it will be updated for you. So now we have the sales being blue and we have the price being the violet, and then the green being the quality. All right. So let's go ahead and then delete this. I would select my range of cells again, go to insect, and then over here I would select the pie chart and go with the donut. And here are my values. Always and always, there are going to be certain instructions beneath for you to not get lost in your own chart. Over here, we have the colors being displayed as there's the orange, the apples, kiwis, oranges, mangoes. So each has the values that we need here. Then you can click inside. You click inside, it will show you the value. So for instance, let me select this one at the very far end, and it's showing me the sales. It has highlighted the sales for me. I would go ahead and then delete this chart. Again, we go to insect, and then this time around we are going to use the line chart. So I select the line chart and then go with this one, the stacked line, and I have my value. And here again we have the quality being indicated with this color and the price being indicated with this color, and then the sales indicated with this color. So if I should expand this, you can see that the quality is at the very bottom. The line is very thin, meaning that the values for the price and then the quality, they are very close. Okay, so you make sure that you take your time and have a look at your graph and make sure that all the values are correct. After inserting your chart, in case you don't want to see the grid lines, head over to view, and then over here you uncheck the grid line box. Then you can drag can drag your graph here, right? You can click this, hold, and move it to the top a bit. Then you can also change the title by double clicking and typing anything here, the title of your chart. Okay, so you can also edit this as well. You can edit this as well, and then you can increase or decrease. Then you can, okay, we hold this rather, and then drag it to the side. Then you compare your values. If you have any questions, make sure that you leave a comment and I would respond to them. And once again, you can take your time and explore with all the types of graphs that we have or the types of charts that are on Excel. Okay, it's very simple. So you just select, you first of all, you make sure that you select your range of cells, and then you go ahead to select your preferred chart. All right, and then you compare your values. Okay, so at the bottom here, the ones with this type of color is the quality, I mean the quantity, okay, is an error. And then the ones with this type of orange is the sales. So you can compare the values and then analyze your data. I hope this tutorial was helpful and I will see you in our next lesson.